Well, Maggie wanted me to do a little update of some of the garden stuff here at the Blanche Ranch, and got some beautiful hibiscus. I need to look up that specific hibiscus and tell you what it is. It's great. But one thing I wanted to talk about in this real quickly was ground covers. This is a variety that's, as you can tell, hadn't been planted very long, but it's super blue. I used to recommend one called Big Blue all the time, but that one's even better. Ophiopogon, mondo grass, we've got here by the pool. And then one of the more interesting ground covers I've got that I planted years ago and it's just kept spreading is a dwarf bamboo. It is really a terrific ground cover. Not easy to find, I don't think. Columbine not blooming right now, but the dwarf bamboo is really neat. And we have a lot of, in addition to art everywhere, wood fern and holly fern. This is one of my favorite palms. This is the needle palm, which can grow in sun or shade. As you can see, it grows to be a big bush, and I love it. It's tough as nails. It can take the 110-degree summers, and it can also take about 40 below zero. Maybe not quite that much, but way below zero. Here's more of that dwarf bamboo. It's a ground cover. I haven't trimmed the top off of that at all. I leave the Virginia creeper. It functions as a ground cover in some places. I let it go if it doesn't get too out of control. Got some dead leaves of the needle palm in there I need to take care of, but you can tell it's a beautiful plant. Well, I hope this little quick tour helps you. Talk to you later. Here's a quick addition to my ground cover review. This is a ground cover called Hootenia, or Hootenanny plant. It's beautiful and very easy to grow. The only problem is it can become invasive. As you can see, I have more Ophiopogon here around the koi pond, wood fern all over the place. More of the Ophiopogon, and see the wood fern with my koi in the background. This is the big blue variety that's been here quite a bit. One thing that I do, I allow oxalis and wild violets and things like that to grow with the plants that I plant. One of the toughest ground covers of all, and this one has really responded well here, is Asian jasmine, or Asiatic jasmine. You can see it makes a really solid mass. Can get a little bit of cosmetic damage in the winter, but pops right back, especially under the organic program. I'm here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. You can see the wood fern that I use a lot over there in the background of it. Turk's cap that hasn't started blooming yet. And then in the back, we've got a little bit more of the big blue variety, and then more of the Hootenanny plant, the Hootenia, with Procosmia coming up. Hasn't started blooming yet. But this is what the place looks like. We're in June. This is 2025, and I hope you enjoy this additional little tour of the garden.